Hey everyone! Today's it is about when Mineta lifts up your skirt. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's get going. You were walking down the hallway with Bakugou, your boyfriend of 2 years. You were both in your third year at UA High School, and you were inseparable. Bakugou was always protective of you, and you would never let anyone get away with hurting you, let alone hurt you itself. As you were walking, Mineta, the class pervert, came up to you. He was always trying to get a glimpse of you, but you always managed to keep him at bay. Hey, Wayan, nice skirt, Mineta said. You rolled your eyes. Thanks, Mineta, you said sarcastically. I know they're nice. I was just thinking, would you mind if I lift it up a little bit? Mineta said, as if he was asking a casual question. You gasped. What? No way. Get away from me. You said. Come on, it'll be fun. Mineta said. No fun. I said no. Leave me alone. You replied. Bakugou had been listening to the conversation, and he was not happy. He turned to Mineta and growled. Back off, Mineta. What are you gonna do about it, Bakugou? You're not going to hurt me because that makes her upset, Mineta said. He used to get very scared of Bakugou, but after one time, he yelled at him for fighting with someone, and he never fought with anyone again. Since then, Mineta has not been scared of him, knowing that he'll probably be angry, and Bakugou doesn't want to anger you. I'll make you regret ever trying to touch her. Bakugou lunged at Mineta, and he started beating him up. Whoops, looks like that did not work very well. He tried to pull them apart, but Bakugou was too strong. The fight ended with Bakugou knocking Mineta out cold. Bakugou turned to you and helped you to your feet. Are you okay? He asked. You nodded. I'm fine, you said. Thanks to you. Bakugou smiled. That's what I'm here for, he said. He put his arm around you and kissed you on the forehead. Let's get out of here, he said. You and Bakugou walked away, leaving Mineta lying on the ground. You were both shaken up by the incident, but you were also grateful for Bakugou for protecting you. You knew that you could always count on him, no matter what. He was your knight in shining armor, and you loved him more than anything in the world. The next day, you and Bakugou were called into the principal's office. The principal was angry about the fight, but he was also impressed by Bakugou's quick thinking and decisiveness. He decided to let Bakugou off with a warning, but he gave Mineta a week's suspension. You and Bakugou were relieved that the situation had been resolved, and you were both glad that you had each other. You knew that you could face anything together. After the incident with Mineta, you and Bakugou became even closer to each other. He knew that you could always count on him, and he knew that he could always count on you as well. One day, you were walking home from school with Bakugou when he stopped and turned to you. Wayan, I have something to tell you, he said. You looked at him, wondering what he could possibly want to say. What is it? I love you. He rushed. You were taken back. You had never thought that Bakugou would say that so boldly like that. I love you too, you replied. Bakugou smiled and leaned in to kiss you. The kiss was soft and genuine and gentle, and it made you feel warm and safe. When the kiss broke, Bakugou looked at you and said, I want to be with you forever. You smiled and said, I want to be with you forever as well. And so, Bakugou and you began your happily ever after. You were inseparable, and you loved each other more than anything in this world. You lived a long and happy life together, and you never forgot the day that Bakugou saved you from Mineta. It was the day that you knew he was the one for you. Many years later, you and Bakugou were still a couple together. You were both retired from hero work, but you were still just as close as ever. You had two beautiful children, and they were both following in your footsteps as heroes. One day, you were all sitting around the dinner table, talking about your day. Your son was telling a story about how he had saved someone from a burning building, and your daughter was talking about how she had solved a bank robbery. You and Bakugo smiled at each other, proud of the amazing people your children had become. You knew that they would make the world a better place, just like you and Bakugo had. You looked around the table at your family, and you felt a wave of love and happiness wash over you. You knew that you had everything you could ever want in life. You had found your soulmate, and you had built a beautiful life together with him. You took Bakugo's hand and squeezed it, and he smiled back at you. You knew that he felt the same way. This was your happily ever after. That day, or night should I say, in the room, you went and sat on the bed. Bakugo, I'm so happy that this is how we ended together. Like, imagine if I dated someone else. You know I had a crush on Kirsten, right? I know. I'm glad you didn't date him, though. Look at him. What do you mean, look at him? He's nice. And he's married. And he has children. He's happy as well. So, what's so bad about it? Absolutely nothing. Okay. Now, should we have some fun together, perhaps? Oh? Some fun, you say? Yes. The children are outside. And we're finally together alone. So, what do you say? Absolutely agreed. So, I don't really have to elaborate on what happened, do I? Thank you guys for listening. I hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Goodbye!